People sit with the same people all the time. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Crystal. I am currently in Austin, Texas, back to school for my second year of MBAs, and I thought I would share what my first week kind of looks like as a working professional MBA student. I also wanted to share a couple of thoughts on how my experience has been working and being able to do this at the same time, along with all of my adulting responsibilities. What does that time management look like? What does the workload management look like? And just kind of setting some expectations on what to expect, if I see value in it so far or not. Before I get into the details, let me share what my week has been looking like so far for the past 6 days. For now, this is gonna be where I'm staying for the next 6 days. A good outlook of downtown Austin over here. Haven't been here in a year, so very exciting. Just finished a long day of sessions, and the actual program doesn't really start till tomorrow, but it's gonna be a long week and I am ready for it. Here we go, year 2. What time is it? 5:54. It is so humid today, so there's no point in really doing my hair like perfect, so going the way it is. All right, ready, got my backpack on. Let's get breakfast. Okay, what the heck? It's like still dark. School should be illegal to have during this time. It's way too early. Like, look, it's still clearly nighttime. Look at these undergrads. Here's myself and Nicole getting coffee.
As much as I've really gained this last year in the program.
Oh, yes. Yes. Going out to meet a non-program friend today. I'm really excited. I think we're grabbing like drinks and tacos. It's supposed to be pretty good. The weather's like finally better. The sun's out.
Most of our analysis is we're running a company. You can really develop this out to build trust, to build.
As I mentioned earlier, I'm currently in the Working Professional MBA program for the University of Texas at Austin. This is my second year. Can't wait. Just literally counting down the ways until I graduate, which is May 2023. I am seriously counting down the months. This program is structured in a way where it encompasses everything as a whole. Everything. All the skills that you need to be a good leader at the end of the day. That's what they're kind of looking for and what they are preparing us for. They expect MBA students leaving the program to become the next leaders, to change the world, make an impact, all that jazz. The program is intense. It's a lot. You know, it's a lot. It really is a lot. The classes are taking on weekends, Friday nights, Saturday all day, so there goes your weekend. Sometimes you'll get Sundays as well, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, truly there goes your weekend, but you're paying for this, so if your employer pays for it, great. If you're like me, where you're kind of paying out of your pocket, gotta really make the investment worth and get that return on investment, which is very repeatedly mentioned in this program. The workload is pretty heavy. It is a top 20 business program, so it is very accounting heavy and quant heavy courses, but they do balance it out each semester mixed with non-quant courses like leadership. So they kind of balance it out where they mix it together. So even if you are a non-quant person, you can still balance and survive in the program. Classes like innovation and leadership. I feel like my quant heavy peers, all the engineers and all the developers, all the data researchers, they hated those classes, whereas myself, creative individual, marketing field, non-quant at all, I thrived in those classes. Like, yes. So I think they do a good balance of mixing all the classes together, making sure that everyone gets to use their strengths, but also offer plenty of opportunities for expanding their weaknesses and improving on their weaknesses. The first year has definitely been crazy. Some of the courses that we've been going over have been corporate finance, strategic management, valuation, business analytics, marketing management, macro and microeconomics, statistics, ethical leadership, innovation, lots of different classes. There's a lot of courses crammed into one semester. So it definitely does not give you a break. Even when you have these like breaks, not really a break. There's always group projects, group homeworks, separate assignments. There's always something to keep you busy when you're not even in class. So it honestly has been a pretty crazy year. And to be here in the exact same place a year later, starting my second year, has just been kind of... There's definitely a lower energy level among everyone compared to last year. First year is that nervous energy. Everyone's excited. Everyone's like, yeah, like ready to get this degree. Second year, literally we're all walking in. We're like, oh my God, this all over again. Like, this is ridiculous. Why am I paying for this? And why is time not going by faster? If you've been keeping up on this channel, you'll probably know that a lot of big things happened in my life last year. I bought my first house. I got married. I switched careers. So all of that happened, and I started this MBA program, which is not an easy commitment to really commit to. It's very time consuming. You'll have to sacrifice all your weekends. You'll have to sacrifice a lot of time with friends like myself as a newlywed. I'm very thankful to have such a supporting husband and family members, but I am losing a lot of time with them for the past year. And those are just some things that you might have to consider and think about when you're doing something like this. For me, because all of these happened at once, it was even a more chaotic year for me. But some peers in my program, their wives gave birth to kids. Another peer of mine actually gave birth during the program and took a final exam the next day after she gave birth. So they're not kidding when they say it's gonna be tough. Set expectations, set a schedule, stick with it, and you better hope it works, because once you sign up, there's no going back. Regardless, I think a huge part of this program is also networking, and they really focus a lot on that. You really have to participate, and of course, there's so many social events and happy hours and clubs that you can be a part of, and you don't have to do every single thing out there, but just find what best works for you. And I personally made it a goal to not just stick with one group of people throughout each semester or even for classes. I sometimes see, actually I see a lot of this. People sit with the same people all the time, and I feel like that kind of limits the ability to really expand your network and taking advantage of this program. There's 70 people in this class that I can really network with and expand my own network, tapping into their industries, learning about what their job is all about, maybe something that I'm interested in the future. You never know how we can all help one another. So I really make it a goal to sit in class even. There's 4-hour classes each day. So 4 hours, lunch, and then 4 hours. So it's 8-hour class sessions in total. And in between those breaks or in between those classes, I try to sit in a different place, preferably next to someone that I typically won't sit with. And I definitely did a pretty good job my first year, to the point where I felt very comfortable sitting next to anybody, talking to anybody, texting them, hanging out with them outside of class, and also getting help and giving help. I'm confident that I did a pretty good job with maintaining that relationship for the first year, but I know a lot of people don't do that or have some difficulty doing it more than others. Because 70 people is just too much for one class, they split us up into 2 different cohorts, and we have classes alternating each class weekend. You're also assigned into study groups, so 4 to 5 people, different industries, different strengths, different weaknesses, very strategic, and you get to do homework with them and group projects with them. They're kind of set. You may get really lucky with your group. If not, it becomes a bit of a challenge. I got really lucky with my study group and with my cohort, but now with the second year, they switch up the cohorts and study groups. So I'm still in a cohort with some people that I was in last year, but I'm also expanding my network even more this year because I'm now seeing faces that I've just never noticed before because they were in another cohort. There definitely is a gap in interaction because if you're in a different cohort, you just naturally don't see them as much. And even in between the breaks, because you're in different classes, the professors may just not let you out at the same time. So you definitely have that gap, but it's a great opportunity to build new relationships. So I've definitely met some new faces. I'll definitely take all this back home where we will be continuing with our classes on the weekends. But so far, I think networking has been very valuable for me. They also offer a lot of great programs as far as career coaching and just career resources. Other MBA programs have them as well, but I definitely know that the McCombs network is very strong and very well known. Very respected as well. I, as someone who invested in this program, want to get as much as I can. Even if I'm not looking for a job immediately, building those networks right now can definitely help me out in the long run, whether it's your professors, your peers, or these career coaches and networks that I've built through the career resources. So lots of things to take advantage of. The tuition is a bit much, the $120K, and it goes up like every year apparently. It used to be like under $100K 5 years ago, so that just like blows my mind. It's an investment if you make it worth it. And I think the people, honestly, and the network, it's a huge part. So definitely take advantage. I think there are many nights where I'm very stressed out, but at the same time, I feel like it's relatively gone fast. And I only have 1 more semester left after this one, so I'm trying to power through, and I think everyone's kind of in the same level, and the same energy level, and the same motivation level as me right now. So yeah, I hope that helps maybe answer some questions that you may have had about a general MBA program or the McCombs program specifically. I would love to answer any additional questions anyone has really in detail. Leave it in the comments down below. Please let me know. I would love to help in any way I can. But thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!